Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel. Storm Above the Reich by GMT Games came in as part of my last Amazon order, so let's go ahead and get this thing unboxed and see what we've got in here. Liking the cover art on this one. We've got a German plane, looks like going after an American one. We'll flip it over. It's definitely a heavy beast. This one's set in you're playing as the Luftwaffe, trying to deter the daytime raids over World War II Germany. So that's all the details there. Complexity at about a 4. Solitaire suitability nice and high at a 9, but it's advertised as a solitaire game. So let's go ahead and get the plastic wrap open and we'll start to get into this box. Now, as I've mentioned before, I really like these games with a more tactical and narrative focus to them, as I've been kind of digging into the war games, and I'll have more on that toward the end of the year when I eventually do a full year war game retrospective. And that's not the last. And this is not the last time you're going to hear me talk about the operational versus tactical level of games. I'm going to close the knife carefully. Okay, no funny business there. So let's get this thing open and see what all we've got in here. Man, it is heavy. We've got the rule book here. Looks fairly thick, so I'm not going to thumb through it like I normally do. Got the advanced rule book, which is going to be a while probably before I get to. Situation manual, which I'm also not going to thumb through because I don't want to get spoilerific. Looks like we've got what appears to be a turn track here with fate boxes. Okay. This will probably make more sense as I start to dig into the rules a little bit more. Got what looks like a vector map. Just fold that open. Okay. Again, it'll probably make more sense as I dig into the rules. Pursuit map for 1943 with a B-24. And then 44-45 on the back. Pursuit map for 1942-43 with a tan B-24. And a group organizer display. Looks like we've got blast procedure. I don't know if this is like a player aid or something. It probably is. And flips into, looks like more details on that. An operations menu, which folds open like so, with mission setup. This looks like in the later part of the war, too. Instructions for how to set up a campaign, along with advanced game details. Sequence of play for pursuit. And a mission sequence of play with an attack phase sequence of play as well. Then we start getting into counters. Oh no, you know what these are? Looks like these are the stickers. So I'm expecting there to be some blocks deeper in the box. Then we've got our pilot roster. A Stoffel log, not sure what that is, but there's several different pads in there. Presumably permission to photocopy for personal use. We actually do have some counters in here as well. Looks like we got a few sheets of those. Probably damage markers. And the other side of that. I'm trying to be careful with these counter sheets because I have a nasty habit of grabbing them and starting to punch them before I'm ready to punch them. don't think a tray might... One of the GMT trays might work for these counters, but it definitely won't fly for these ones. I'll get those out of the way. And it looks like we've got formation maps here. I'm going to move the box out of the way so I can lay the board out flat, or as flat as I can get it anyway. Let me bring that out of the way as well. Looks like we got formation map 5, which probably flips into map 6, I'd be willing to bet. Hey, look at that. Highly predictable. Skies Above the Reich will probably have 1 through 4, and I do have that on P500 Kickstarter, not Kickstarter, P500 through GMT, so hopefully that'll get printed sometime in this lifetime. And next we've got, oh boy. This is going to be, oh, never mind. This is going to lay horizontally from the looks of it. This is the other map that I'm trying to unfold behind the camera. I may have to move the, I think I'm going to move the lighting a touch to get this laid out completely flat. Let's see if I can pull that back. All right, it's not going to lay completely flat, but let me see if I can... I'm going to have to back up just a touch to get it in shot. Yep, looks like we got it there. And we'll flip it over to the other side and see map 8 most likely. Yep. Okay. We can go ahead and get that folded up. We should be able to step right back to the edge of the table and bring the box back in. We've got all the blocks here that are eventually going to need to get those stickers on them. We got black and blue stickers. I imagine the rule book will explain what needs to be done with those. Then we've got 2 packs of cards, which are going to need to get sleeved. Okay, looks like attack cards, and then we've got two D10s in here, and an insert which is okay to stay for now, but I don't think it's going to stay for too long, especially once I get into sorting everything out. But that's everything that comes in the box with Storm Above the Reich. I'm planning on unboxing Skies Above Britain as well at some point, probably here in the next, I don't know, like the next 15 to 20 minutes. I may get this one into my editing software and get it going, but so I've still got an unboxing on Skies Above Britain as well. I think I alluded to having that waiting for me at the game store, so we'll go ahead and get that unboxed as well. As for what's coming up for the games, tomorrow we're on track to play Call of Cthulhu Alone Against the Tide, and Sunday the Summer of Lovecraft ends as we venture back into Miskatonic Museum to play Elder Sign. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care everyone.